My name is Samantha, and I live in the Sourland Mountain Valley. Mornings here are soft, quiet enough to notice what's growing and also waking up for a new day. This land belongs to my family, and I'm learning to care for it again, to regenerate my mother's farm, create beauty, build gardens, and share the process as it unfolds. Starting with these veggie seedlings that my mom tried out to start her very first garden. There are tomatoes, peppers, some cabbages, all mixed in. My favorite way to start my mornings is to light the fireplace, enjoy coffee and breakfast, and observe any new changes that have taken place since the last visit. Because a home and land like this is constantly changing as the seasons come and go. The land doesn't necessarily stay still, it shifts with the seasons, sometimes quietly, sometimes quickly, but always without asking. Outside, something is always growing or letting go to restart that cycle. Inside, however, the fire feels constant. The hearth is the heart of the home, especially in ours. With a little patience and the right balance, I'm learning to notice what keeps the fire burning bright and quickly, with constant stoking, or hot and slow, needing less attention and less feeding. Even something as trivial as a fire teaches you to notice what it takes to keep something alive, because out here, nothing holds itself together alone. Some of my best memories are around this fire. My dad would end his days here, tending to it until he fell asleep, the embers slowly fading. When I was younger, I used to ask if I could add a log, learning to place it gently, not too close or too fast, without fear of getting burned. And then the holidays, food and stories, everyone pulling our chairs a little bit closer so we could all feel the warmth. Tending to it now, I think of all these old and hopefully new memories that we'll continue to have. When I step outside, everything feels in motion. The water keeps moving, whether I notice it or not, and so does the sky. Even the wind rustling through the bamboo. Even here in this dilapidated and neglected barn that had its roof stripped from Hurricane Sandy and Hurricane Irene, there's still so much life and potential. Our dog Nino reminds me of that. This place has been a little forgotten, and winter certainly does not hide it. His joy is so infectious. but I want to bring more native life back, slowly, the way it's meant to be. So we spend our days out here whenever we can, exploring and learning the land together. Some things grow easily, not always the things you want. It's hard dealing with the invasives that overtake the property swiftly, largely from the mismanagement of natural habitat, but also in the Sourland Valley, there's a record high population of white-tailed deer who decimate the understory of the forests, only eating young native plants and saplings while ignoring the invasives. This has led unmanaged land to have little presence of forest or saplings that are 0 to 20 years old, since they get eaten before they can establish themselves. The deer find them first if unprotected and leave the rest behind. What's left takes over quickly. Invasives like Japanese honeysuckle, autumn olive, the tree of heaven, which also is a favored host for the invasive insect, the spotted lanternfly, and many others. It all creates an imbalance, so this is where I start, not fixing everything, but just paying attention to what should be here. It didn't get this way overnight, so I can't expect it to change overnight either. It's easy to look at all of it and not know where to begin. I definitely struggle with feeling overwhelmed with the endless work this property demands, so I just start here, in the garden, one bed at a time. Like this singular bed in the large, neglected garden space where my mom wants to plant her first garden and learn how to grow veggies. This time of year, what can go directly in the ground are things like radishes and peas, so that's what I've chosen for this quick and small planting. They're simple and know how to grow without much care. It doesn't have to be everything at once, and learning that has been hard. But sometimes all you need is to try to step back and see what's already here. Today I planted one garden bed. We have a happy and boisterous flock, and ending the afternoon, sucking in the last of the sun on the first real day of spring over something sweet to share is truly rewarding. Thank you so much for watching, and follow along if you're interested in the journey.